school dinner pudding I am making is chocolate sponge cake with mint green custard. This is an 8-inch square cake tin and I'm using 180 grams of baking spread, 180 grams of caster sugar, 180 grams of self-raising flour, 2.5 tablespoons of cocoa powder and 3 large eggs. I cream together the baking marge and caster sugar until it's soft and fluffy, and then I add the free-range eggs one at a time, making sure to mix really well in between. Once I've done this, I sieve the self-raising flour and the cocoa powder into the mixture. Now, if you've followed me for a while, you'll know that I am not a siever, but the recipe called for it, so I do as I'm told. Once I had sieved in the flour and the cocoa powder, I folded it with a metal spoon until it was just combined. This is a really light and fluffy cake, and one of the ways to do that is to fold really gently and not overmix the flour and cocoa in. The oven was preheating at 160 fan and I spooned it out into the square cake tin. I used the back of the metal spoon to spread it out into the tin, and then I baked it for around 35 to 40 minutes. I left it in the tin for about 10 minutes to cool slightly, and then I turned it out onto a wire rack. I flipped it the right way and cut it out into 9 squares with a sharp knife. Usually I let my cakes cool, but this is actually really nice warm, and I'm sure we had it warm when we were at school too. When I was at school we had pink custard, but lots of people mentioned in the comments that they had mint green custard, so I thought it was only right that I made some of this to go with the chocolate sponge cake. If you would like to see how I made the mint green custard, please let me know in the comments, because I have filmed a video on that. And it's actually really straightforward to make. Here it is onto the chocolate sponge cake, and I am not a big custard fan, but the combination of these two together was amazing, and I'm not ashamed to say I had 2 pieces, one straight after the other. And this is it together in the bowl, and it is very yummy, and it took me straight back to my primary school days. I'm really loving making these school dinner puddings, and I've got a great long list of things to make, so if you have got any requests or ideas, please pop them in the comments and I will do my best to get through as many as I can.